morning, students. I hope all of you are keeping fine. Yes, I believe you might have read this story, Five Children and It. Yes, my dear students, very interesting. I hope you might have read. Okay, so in previous video, we have learned about 5 children. They were living in London with their parents, and one summer, the parents decided to take them to the countryside. Okay, after living few days in the countryside, they felt bored, so they decided to go out and build sand castle. And while building sand castle on the gravel pit, they found a strange creature. And they not only saw it, this strange creature spoke to them. Okay, and what it spoke? As they were digging, it told them, "Leave me alone, leave me alone." By hearing its voice, children got frightened. They jumped back. Only Anthea, the eldest girl, had the courage. She peeped into the hole, telling this creature, "Please come out, come out. It is my wish that you should come out." Okay, now today we are going to learn more about the appearance of the strange creature, how it looked like. Okay, we'll come to know. So also two difficult word meaning in this page you'll find. One is indignantly. Indignantly means angrily. Angrily because the creature thought it was not fair for the children to think it is afraid. Okay. Next word is moats. Means deep, wide holes that are dug around a fort or a castle to protect it from being attacked. Okay, so my dear students, all of you learn these two word meaning. Now kindly open your book, literature book, page 34. So Anthea's wished that the strange creature should come out. "Oh well, if that's your wish," the strange creature told her. "Oh well, if that's your wish," said the voice. And out of the hole wriggled a fat, furry, brown creature came out. It was about the size of a large cat, but with arms, legs, feet and hands like a monkey's. Long whiskers. Long whiskers, the long stiff hairs on the body of an animal, and pointed ears like a bat's. Its eyes were on stalks, on the top long like a stem, like a snail's horns, and it could stretch or shorten them. It could stretch its body and shorten them, becoming big and small, stretching its body and shorten them. "Can we take it home?" asked Jane. The creature turned its long stalk eyes to take a good look at her. As soon as Jane told it, "Can we take it home?" the strange creature looked at her. "Does she always talk nonsense?" it asked. The strange creature asked to other children, "Does she always talk nonsense?" "She doesn't mean to," said Anthea gently. "She doesn't mean to hurt you or beat you. Don't be afraid. We won't hurt you, or don't be afraid. Don't be afraid." "Afraid?" repeated the creature indignantly. Indignantly, just now we learned the meaning angrily. Okay, when Anthea told, we won't hurt you, don't be afraid. After hearing this, afraid, repeated the creature. "Am I afraid?" said angrily. "Me? Don't you know a Samid when you see one? Don't you know? Looking at me like this creature, you don't know me? A Sammy? A Sammy, repeated Anthea. What's that? A sand fairy in English. It said crossly. Now go away. It wriggled down into the sand again. Okay, now the strange creature told that it is a sand fairy, and telling them it's shortened its body and went down into the hole, into the sand again. Please don't go, cried Robert. You are the most wonderful thing I have ever seen. The sand fairy smoothed its long rat-like whiskers and smiled. The sand fairy showed its body, shook its body, long rat-like whiskers, its hairs like whiskers, and smiled, looked at them and smiled. How long have you been here? Asked Robert. Now became very familiar. How long have you been here? Ages, said the Samid. Thousands of years. From the beginning, from ages, thousands of years. Where are the other Samids? Where are the other Samids? Asked Robert. Okay, here P is silent. Samids. Okay, Samids. Robert asked, where are the other Samids? If you are living here thousands of years, then where are the other Samids? Asked Robert. When Robert asked, where are the other Samids? The Samid's head and whiskers drooped. The Samid's head and whiskers, hair on his body, drooped means bent down, okay? It is very sad. The children used to build castles on the beach for us to live in, but they would dig moats around them, and that nasty sea would rush in. So the Samid saying to them that it is very sad that once upon a time children used to build castles on the beach for them to live, but they also dig moats around the castle, and that nasty sea, because of the waves of the sea would destroy them, okay, would rush in. Wasn't that fun? Asked Cyril. Wasn't that fun? Simply, childish way, he asked. Wasn't that fun? Asked Cyril. Fun? Said the Samid. We are delicate creature. For you it is fun when nasty sea is destroying, because we are delicate creature. If we get wet, we catch a cold and die. We are very delicate creature. If we get wet, we get very soon cold and finally we die. So there were fever and fever of us. There were fever and fever of us. F-E-W-E-R. Fever means very few, okay? Hardly any. Because of this, nasty sea would destroy their castle, and they would get wet and get cold and die. And because of that, their number became few, hardly any. So there were fever and fever of us, hardly any of us. Now goodbye, said the goodbye to these children. The strange creature at last said to them goodbye. Okay, so that's all for today, children. So homework for you, all of you, kindly read the page number 35. Next page you will read and come. Alright, thank you, God bless you.